Hello there. I brushed tonight and I've had it soaking, so let me get it over here. It's my Phylon 12601 horsehair. And the razor tonight is my Boker stubby. And the soap tonight, excuse me a minute. The soap tonight is from KShaveworx. It's Tree Hugger's Delight. Now, it wasn't called Tree Hugger's Delight when I got it. This is a sample that I got that I tested for them a long time ago before this soap came out, and I realized I had not actually covered this soap, and I have the sample here. It's a lovely soap. It's basically patchouli and mint, and it's a really wonderful minty patchouli kind of thing that's going on there that just I like it a lot. So they've got so much, and everything they've got is great. There's another one out called Limelight that, from my understanding, they're going to discontinue. I guess a lot of people didn't buy it or whatever. But to me, it's a really, really nice lime scent. I don't know if I did a video on that one or not. I'd have to look back. But we're going to look at Tree Hugger's Delight tonight. Let's go ahead and move on down. I haven't used my horsie in a bit. I've got everything, every type of brush you can think of, whether it's badger, boar, horse, or synthetic. I have at least one example that just smells fantastic. You wouldn't think, I'm not a patchouli fan. Most of the time when I have soaps or aftershaves or anything that has a patchouli scent in it, to me it smells kind of stale. But they've done something with the rest of this soap, the rest of the ingredients in this soap, the mint, spearmint, or whatever it is in it. I'm using one of my Sean Summers bowls, and we'll do it this way. But there's something about whatever the ingredients are that they're using that gives the patchouli and the mint and whatever it might just be spearmint. That's what the description is that it's a patchouli spearmint type scent. But there's a really, really fantastic sharpness to the scent that keeps it from, and that's going to be perfect, that keeps it from producing that stale kind of dull kind of scent that I usually get with patchouli, and it's outstanding. It's an outstanding scent because of it. When you can make something out of, because I don't like patchouli. I just don't. It smells like somebody's sweat. I don't like it. But when you can take something like patchouli that I really, really don't care for, and make it something that I really, really like, then you're doing something. And this soap has got a wonderful scent to it. I understand that this is the prototype version, so it may even be better. It's probably better. They listen really well to their testers and always end up making something even better than what it was to start with. But it's just fantastic. It's a fantastic scent. Lovely. And I got 3 or 4 days growth, something like that. Love this little Boker. I'm a fan of Bokers, but they usually cost a bit more than what I'm willing to spend when I find them used. Even when I find them in an unrestored condition, the people around here, the antiques people around here, they recognize the name Boker, and they want more money than a restored one would cost half the time. And it's just peeling through that growth like it's not even there. Absolutely lovely. Well worth restoring a broken razor. Excuse me a minute. Needed to get me a towel. Well worth it. Wonderful soap, as always. A nice close first pass. I can stop right there, actually. That's what I did for 90% of my shaving life. And it would be beautiful. Man, that stuff smells good. But I want to do a second pass. Lovely. Beautiful. All right. I thought that it would be odd shaving with a shorter blade like this. But it actually isn't. I expect probably similar with regard to the size of the blade, to shaving with a commissary, which is a shorter blade as well. Though I would sort of expect that the edge would probably have a different feel to it because the grind is different. The honed edge is honed differently as well. Lovely. Very nice. But if I ever had to travel and I was worried about space switching, I wouldn't be. I'd make room for my shaving equipment. Full size. But there wouldn't be the slightest handicap in choosing this blade as a travel aid. I just don't do enough travel to matter. And if it did, like I said, if I was bringing shaving gear, I would bring the best that I have as far as this size and stuff like that. I've got plenty of vintage razors that I could bring. A quality blade that would be easily replaced, or a gold dollar even, honed really well. It doesn't take up that much room in a suitcase or whatnot. So, all right, that was lovely. The spearmint, they never said that there was any menthol in this, but there's either menthol in this or the spearmint has a really nice cooling effect, which is what I would think. Because I think there's a ton of spearmint in this, is why it makes the patchouli smell the way that it does. Anyway, lovely soap. And I'm using 4 Flint as an aftershave. This is also a fantastic, what I would term aquatic. Oh, that's good. Scent, lovely, alcohol, beautiful. All right, that's been the shave. God bless you, and I'll talk to you later.